So the other day, when I was filming some PlayStation 2 videos, I kind of discovered. Well, I knew that PlayStation 2 had issues playing certain games and playing PlayStation 1 games, DVDs, and certain PlayStation 2 games. Eventually, the other day I noticed it seemed to be a certain type of PS2 disc that it wouldn't play. Um, and it was these blue ones. You put a silver disc in, uh, which looks like that, and that would work fine. Put blue one in, no way. So yeah, eventually I narrowed it down to the two different disc types, and these discs in particular being the problem. So I did a quick Google, PlayStation only reading purple discs, and it seems that it can be the other way around as well, that it won't read the silver discs. So I'm thinking, hold on, what's going on here? Why is there even two different types of disc? So anyway, I came across an article on a website, and it was somebody saying that what you should do is take some masking tape and put tape on either side of the disc. Obviously, the non data side of the disk. Um, and they said that they didn't know why it fixed the issue, possibly extra weight or something like that. And I thought, well, that's not really a fix, so to speak. That didn't really impress me. That was like, just, I'm not going to go and stick tape on every single one of my PlayStation 2 games. So I thought, this has got to be something sort of non laser related, possibly. I was assuming it was that the lasers knackered. So anyway, what I did was I took the top. Well, I took the case off my PS2. There's just these things on the bottom that you pop off. There's like 8 of them, and then you take the screws out. So yes, then when I got into the PlayStation 2, I was basically faced with this. And I looked, and you got this bit here. So I thought I'll take this off. And there was the thing for the power switch. You have to sort of pull that out at the top of the case where it's mounted. There's no screws holding it in or anything. So yes, move that out of the way. There was 4 screws, tiny little ones there. I had to use my Swiss Army knife on. So I opened these up, and this was what I was faced with. Now, this spindle here, the disk drive, it actually moves up sort of into the disk tray. If we slot the disk tray across like that, you see it pops up, has a look whether there's a disk or not. Job's a good one. So yes, on inspecting this spindle, it looked like it had a sort of I don't know what you call it, like a furry brushing thing. And at first I thought maybe that's obviously so it doesn't damage the discs. Then I sort of inspected it a bit more thoroughly and realised that it was actually sort of dirt that had collected over time, and it wasn't really supposed to be hairy, so to speak. So I cleaned it all off, and you're basically left with a bit of rubber. So my theory is that basically what happens is this is supposed to have a sort of rubbery surface that grips the disc, and over time it collects dust, and eventually it can't grip the disc properly. I'm not sure whether, on these two different disc types, whether there are different sort of dimensions regarding the sort of spindle hole, or whether basically redesigned the disc to stop the problem happening, rather than having to recall consoles. So yeah, then obviously put that back on, and if I open it up and put in Jumanji, which was the blue, or even Harry Potter, we'll put Harry Potter in, and this was a game, obviously a blue surfaced data side game. Should load up. I need to press X to enter it. I should press it with my toe because the controller's on the floor. Got it now. And you see the PlayStation 2 boot screen. You can hear the disk drive going. Before it would have just spat its dummy out and said disk write error. And there you can see that the game starts to load. Kind of a savage, healthy sounding disc access sound. So yeah, that was Harry Potter. And then just to prove that it's not a fluke, we'll put that back in the box. Get some Jumanji out. Put it in. Reset the console. Turn it on, it recognises that there's a disc. Doesn't spit its dummy out. Again, PlayStation 2 boot screen. And there you can see it's loaded it. So what I'm going to do now, if you're looking for the fix to the solution, that is the solution. Open your PS2, take this cover off the disk drive. Obviously not while there's a disk spinning in there like I just tried to do. Clean off your, oops, stop it, silly thing. Clean off your spindle, and that should help. Shut up, stop fucking rebooting, stupid thing. Yeah, that should help with the problem. Put it all back together, jobs are good in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go downstairs and try Canis Canem Edit in the PS2 because I couldn't get that game to work. I believe that's a silver surfaced disc. So fly down the stairs with sound effects into the game room, which is dark at the moment, and look for, turn the light on, look for Canis Canem Edit, aka Bully. Where is it? There it is. And yeah, this game doesn't work in my PlayStation 2 Slimline either, which I've got in the game room, which plays pretty much everything. So we're going to try this and see if there's also some improvement that can be done to the Slimline. I doubt it though. I think this is a game that's a refurbished game, and the data on the disc was just fucked beyond repair. So turn it on. The thing is, this was a game that I really wanted to play, and basically when I put it in and it didn't work, I was gutted. So it used to load it and then it'd only get so far. used to kind of hang on the load screen. So we've got the boot screen. Taking a while here. Usually gets further than this though. Proper grinding. Right, so we've got, it's loaded that much. Didn't seem the slickest load though, it must be said. And now we're on to another load, well, the first load screen after the intro. Still grinding. Can't be healthy this for the disk drive. And we're waiting. Got to assume this game does take a while to load, with it basically being based on the Grand Theft Auto sort of engine, and the sort of games that take a notoriously long time to load, just because of the size of the worlds and the data, size of the levels and shit. So we'll give it a bit of a chance. We're at 12 minutes now. I'm gonna give it until 14 minutes to load. So yeah, I've fixed the problem with the blue and silver discs. Unfortunately, it's no fix for a shit refurb. Also worth mentioning that somebody commented on one of my videos, and they said, "Oh, go in Game Station and put it in the disc refurb, disc cleaning machine. It's £3 a disc or something like that." And I thought, I thought that every Game Station store had been shut down, and B, the game in question was actually worth less than £3, so why the fuck would I spend £3 refurbishing it? And it's like, why would I spend £3? Why would you spend £3 refurbishing this game when it's worth less than that? So yeah, it looks like it's not going to load anything. So whilst we have worked minor miracles on this PS2, we've not worked major miracles on the Canon edit disc. So I'm gonna end the video, but thumbs up and subscribe please if I've helped you fix your PS2 problem. Just return the favor, not Faber. Is that even a word? I don't know. Alright.